Minecrafters, it's Kimise, and I am back for another episode of KimiseCraft. I hope you guys are doing great today, because I am doing absolutely fabulous. Yes, I've been busy. Oh yes, I've been busy. I think the last time I had you guys over here, I walked you through, and did I show you all the lamps? Yeah, I think I did. I showed you all the lamps. I showed you the new path setup that I did. Also, I fought off 2 groups of skeletons on horses. Skelly horses, so I got all these skelly horses wandering around up here. Had a little bit of help from 8-Bit on one of them. Just took care of the other ones just a few minutes ago, and I am having a great time. So the city part of the server that I've been building here since we started everything is really starting to take shape, and I'm getting pretty excited about it. So I just did a whole bunch of offline work. You'll notice last time I just got on the roof one, but I went ahead and we've actually gone into each building now, and we've got the staircases going up here, right? So we got these second floors, like this is going to be like a big, I don't know, apartment area or something like that. And down here, we're just going to have a simple little shop. So, you know, we got a simple little shop where we'll have a little counter here for somebody to do some work and stuff like that. And I've gone around and we have done each one of these, okay? And I've gone ahead and add some elements. Like, for instance, you'll notice that we have a door switch here at every door. So you can ring the doorbell and open the door. Yep, fight with it. Some of these don't have any upstairs access, so this is just like a downstairs thing. This would be a shop, so we would have like a little counter. Probably have a workstation here where people can come in and get stuff as well. We got the docks just down there, so one of the things we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make some paths down to the docks so that we can actually use that. We'll probably build some ships so that we can show that we're trading with the area. Absolutely, this is going to look fabulous. Notice I've also gone around and I've gone to add some more details, used some stairs in here as well, used some fences, some stone fences right here, some brick fences, as well as I've been using the heck out of the lanterns to help light up this area and make sure it's good. Like, we got the lighting doors, and we also got these item frames that we're going to use to go ahead and advertise what each shop is selling. So here's what the plan is right now. I'm pretty excited because this goes all the way around, and you can tell we've got the planter boxes going. You know, I added on the gables, I added this really great effect using stairs to kind of give us a layered effect in the gable area. That's looking pretty nice. I mean, I was working hard on these over the last couple days, and I'm really proud that we have finally got this thing looking sharp. So what really needs to get done around here? Well, first off, like these areas right here, I want to add some shrubbery here to kind of like, you know, fine tune it. Well, not all of them are going to have shrubbery. I also want to go ahead and come up with a plaza area back here. Maybe we can even do some carts, you know, for like people selling stuff here. I think that would be fabulous. I think it would go along with the look and the story that we're turning the area into. Okay, and also, which each one of these that's going to have one of these up here, we want to make a shop out of it. Now, these aren't going to be like crazy shops. Like, for instance, you might come in here, you'll have a couple barrels up here, and then you'll have a price. So you might see something like, you know, stack of potatoes for not diamond, but, you know, for like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, 1 ink sack or something like that. We'll just have some crazy trade ideas around here. But more importantly, we want to finish lighting up all these areas. Like, for instance, it's still kind of dark in here, so even though I have lighting all over the place, I can still get things spawn up here. Right now, the roofs are a concern because the roofs will spawn things. A lot of times, nothing will happen. I don't think there's a whole lot to worry about the roofs. Most of them are stairs, and, you know, so that's usually not as big of a deal, because what I want to do is I want to start populating this area with villagers. And I want to make sure that all the villagers have different professions. You know, we'll have their workstations in here so that they can come in, they have like a shop and they have their workstation, and then we'll help build things, arrange things for them to sell. But we want to really start populating this because I want this to be kind of like a living city. Now, obviously, we're going to have the server guys' homes that they built, like Seth's little hobbit hole here that he built early when he joined the season. Ouch. So definitely we want these to be part of the whole experience. We're going to start a mansion row, or should we say the upper scale homes will be like right over here in this area. And then obviously following the, well, not obviously, but following the road this way, and of course we'll need to make another path road into there. That's going to look a little bit more upscale than what we got going down here. But we want to go ahead and create some more neighborhoods going out over that way and coming up over this way. So we have some neighborhoods that surround the dock area. So this right here is just the orange neighborhood. We'll maybe come up with a better name for it, but we want to go ahead and do that all the way around because that's going to add a lot of interest to the area. And this right here is really like my first, besides the other side, this is like the first neighborhood area. So to complete this, we have to go ahead and take care of a big fountain in this area right here, and obviously create a plaza and create a meeting place. Notice I've already pulled the bell out that I had picked up earlier, plus I can trade for bells over at the iron farm if I need to get more bells, which is exciting. Okay, but we want to go ahead and start getting this area all worked out so that we can start moving villagers into the area. So I'm like super excited about this. Now the only trick about adding a whole lot of villagers in is if we have a whole lot of barrels, we're going to have a whole lot of fishermen, and you know, we want fishermen, we just don't want them all to be fishermen. So I might have to come in here. Like the biggest worry I have right now about that is like down here, I got a whole bunch of barrels right here underneath the our tavern area, and I don't want a whole bunch I don't want a whole bunch of fishermen because of those barrels, plus the barrels up here. Okay, so those are considerations. We might have to do some redecorating to come up with that, but I think we can totally do it. So here's what I'm going to do. What I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and start thinking about this plaza area. I got to figure out how I want to do it. I don't think I want to do it in cobble. I want something that's going to be definitely a different look because we're using cobble right now for the roads, and I want it to stand out. So I need to come up with some material lists and designs so that we can make this plaza area really stand out and be something cool. So I'm going to do some research, going to do some thinking about it. Plus, if I can get to it, I'd also want to go ahead and get my fountain over here because I think that would also be a nice integral part about this area. So I want to also see during this episode if I can go ahead and get the fountains part start working, so that maybe we can get some of the finishing touches of the orange neighborhood all up and running, because I think this would be a fabulous thing to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. I'm going to cut back here to you guys once I have some work done and show you what type of progress we made. So this is Kimise. Be back in just a bit. Hey guys, I am back, and it's been a night. So I had to go take care of something I forgot to turn off, and you know, a zombie killed me. Yeah, I was standing right here and a zombie killed me. Took my armor and stuff, but I got it back from him. Then I had to go make all new pickaxes and everything. Boy, this has just not been my week. Just kept dying. Well, anyways, I got a fountain, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's not crazy. You know, maybe we can do something more with it. But we went ahead and use some stone bricks. We got some lanterns there to light up on the inside. We went ahead and used some lanterns on the outside, and some water lanterns on the inside. So it's looking pretty good. Not so bad. So it stands out when you come over the bridge. So you got that nice fountain in that area. Over here, kind of set up a meeting patio. So we have the bell here. So when we move in, all of the villagers and everything, they'll come out here and they'll gossip. So you have this great little gossip patio right here. We took some bushes and we went ahead and put them around the area. And added some greenery, in the little alcoves that we have all around the new zone. So I think it's looking pretty good. Absolutely looking pretty nice. So we got a lot coming on. Now let's see here what we ought to go ahead and do right now. And when I think about it, I've lost so many blocks through all my different little deaths here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and mark. We're gonna go. I got enough blocks right here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and mark. I think what we're going to do is the next project we're going to build is a mansion. Now we still want to go ahead and work on this. We still need to continue to come in here and add workstations so that when we start moving the villagers in, everything's going to look pretty good. But let's take a break from here for a few minutes and just let's lay out the mansion. Now I'm thinking, this right here is the perfect place for us to build a huge mansion. So I'm thinking if we go ahead and kind of like set a border area like right about here for here right now. What we'll do is we can take the mansion back. Yeah, those guys. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys really good. Oh man, they've been staying there for like 2 days. Like the new bow, it's rocking. Hey, that's funny. I killed. You know, maybe he just died falling because I didn't get the bad omen thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, no worries there. Okay, so basically, this whole inside area, we're going to have the mansion. Except, I'm thinking we're going to build it into this mountain. But it's going to be like 3 or 4 stories tall. So, what we want to do is we want to go at least another 2 stories up is what I'm thinking. And that way, we can go ahead and build it, and we can even give it let's give it a little bit of a patio in front. So, you know, we can go ahead and have an entrance like right there. I'm liking that. Have an entrance like right here that goes in, and this will be the big mansion for the big mayor. Yeah. And let's see, we got to do some terraform, so we got to take this area out right here. We got to take this area out right here. We might even work with some of it on the stream. Actually, we need to go raid the Woodland Mansion. But I think we might wait 2 streams for that because 8-Bit Kid won't be back to do that for at least another episode. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set our new mansion up right about here. So what we gotta do is we just gotta see what we're gonna do. We gotta pick out a build palette. So let's go pick out a build palette for this. Now, a lot of what we've been building with has been stone bricks. We've been building with spruce. We've been building with cobblestone. So do we want to keep that same palette over here? See, that's the key. You know, and I'm thinking we could probably keep some of the palette. I know we definitely don't want to go library palette, because the library over here that we made the bricks and with the other thing, I think that looks good with the ports and stuff, but I don't want the mansion to have that particular look. So it looks like I need to do some research. I need to go ahead and do some looking at some other large mansion style builds and see, you know, what would be some good materials. I mean, we could always do the gray and stuff, but I'm thinking maybe we want to do something different here. You know, maybe we do like a Spanish style mansion, but then, you know, the orange terracotta would be like a really good option, which would match, but I'm not sure if that's the way I want to go yet, because, well, you know, I mean, you just got to do some thinking about this, okay? So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and work on the palette. Now, as far as block palettes, if you want to give me some ideas on block palettes, please leave them in the comments. Would love to hear what you guys have opinions about that, because this is going to be like one of the first things you see when you come over the bridge. You're going to walk over the bridge, right, and you're going to see the orange section of the town, and then you're going to have the first master planned mansion right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the road, and we're going to take this road, and we're going to follow it up over here, and we're going to, well, when it's light, it's going to be a lot safer, come through here, and hopefully we're going to get several other guys and make this a big community build where everybody builds large mansion areas in which, you know, we just go this way with it. And I think that'd be a lot of fun. It'd be really neat on the server, you know. And that kind of brings up here, if you want to play and help make this server even cooler than it is, and I know that'd be hard to do, but you know, I'm still looking for some guys who can put some time and be part of the build team and have some fun and do some collaborations, as well as build your own base, you know, and enjoy it. This is a full SMP server. I do add a few things, you know. We pull them from some of Exuma's data packs and everything, such as, you know, the mob heads and extra Lytra and double the shulkers and everything. But we could really use a few more builders on the server to go ahead and add some more stuff. Guys, that's all I got time tonight. Sorry it's going to be a shorter video, but we've got a good start on where we're going to put the mansion. This is going to be the next major build we're going to start jumping into, and I hope everybody has had a great evening. Sorry, I just ran out of time. It's gone too late. So this is Kimise. Hope you guys have a great evening. Hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. We appreciate it. I love it. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.